This conference will now be recorded.
Yes, thank you for joining. So previous class we discussed about number functions, and today we are going to discuss about character functions. So we have very important character functions. So there are chances to ask the question, can you please explain about any 5 character functions also? If they are asking like that, you can able to give any 5 character functions. Okay. So first lower function, upper function, init function, concatenate function, or concat we can say. Length function is there, substring function, instring, lpad, rpad, ltrim, rtrim, replace and translate. These are the character functions. Any 5 you can explain them, okay? And these are the real time scenario based functions. Definitely, if you want to build any scenarios, these character functions are very mandatory. Without character functions, building the logic is very difficult. So now let's see. So as we are very familiar about lower function like lower of, then you can say Arjun from dual. So which is going to convert from uppercase to lowercase, uppercase to lowercase. So capital letter to small letter. So if you see, you can apply on the table level, let's say ename, then a lower of ename from employee table. You see, so which is going to convert from capital letters to small letters using lower function. So already if it is capital letter is there, we should not use directly again uppercase. Already uppercase is there. So now let's see, select ename comma upper of ename from employee table. So what is the use of here upper function? There is no use at all, because already capital letter is there. Again you are bringing into capital letter. It is not valid point here. So whatever you want, if data is there, if you want to change into another format, you are going to take it. So if the data is like this, select upper of, let's say Arjun from dual. If the data is small letters, if you want to convert into uppercase format, then we use upper function here. So that is the difference between lower and upper. Now we have init function is there. Select init function. You can see State Bank of India from employee table or dual table. So now let's see, init function will give you, if the requirement comes from the client side, you are going to ask the function like every word from the string should be a capital letter. So initial letter will be a capital letter using init function. When I execute now, let's see, from the state capital S, from the bank capital B, O, and then I. So every word from the string will become a capital letter in the first character of every word using initial, or you can say initial letter will be a capital letter using init function. So select, let's say init of, okay, from employee table, sorry, not employee, dual table. So now let's see, every word should be a capital letter. If we have two names in the If you have two names in the table, then you can use init cap. But specifically, if the client will ask, we should not write whatever we want. Okay. So that is the initial letter will be a capital letter. So lower function is there, upper function is there, init cap function is there. Now we have concat function is there. That's right. Directly real-time question will come from this concept. One guaranteed practical questions using concat function. Okay. So dual is a dummy table. Yesterday I told you, right? It's a temporary calculation purpose. Okay. Instead of directly applying the table, it's a default table given by the database itself. Okay. Only for checking the conditions whether working fine or not. So now let's see concat function is there. So concat function is, let's say, okay. So for example here, take small example. So now let's see here. So we have first name, and we have last name, whatever you can say, middle name. Now I have full name here. Simple example here. Now I need output like this as a full name, Arjun, and Arjun hash VD and Arjun at the rate. Okay, I am expecting the answer should be like this. So I have two columns. Converting into one column in the real time is everywhere this concat function will be there. So you should be definitely be careful. Definitely will get one question in interview. So now what happened, you just understand. First of all, concat function you understand. Select concat of, I am taking two Arjun first name, then last name as full name from dual. Now what is happening here? It is going to combine these two without any space. Okay. Let me give space here. Some people try to explain like this in interview. So you will get an error, invalid number of arguments. Invalid number of arguments. So concat function will take only two arguments inside that. You can see. So now see here concat of expression 1 and expression 2. That means only two arguments. But you passed here three arguments. So concat will not help more than two arguments, and it will not give you any space or any other symbol in between that. So it is useful for like these patterns. Let's say so it is possible to use these type of parameters, but first name, last name, middle name, these things will not be helpful for the concat function. So how they can get the full name and details? Many people think that that's a concat function. Concat will not give you Concat will give you only when we have two expressions or arguments without any space. So how to overcome this problem? We have a pipe operator symbol is there. Select, let's say first name Arjun. Then inside, if you want space, if you want, you can use the pipe operator here. And then you can use hash, again pipe operator hash, sorry, space. Then last name will be ready as full name from dual. Now see here, are you getting or not? If you don't want anything space in between, you can remove this. So now let's see, you can give like this. If you want only space in between that, okay, only space, if you see like this, it will come. And if you want to give a @ symbol, you can give. So here, this is the pipe operator. More than 3 parameters, if you say, so Arjun, or before that, you can say, here you can, now I am using 3 parameters here. Let's say D, then space Arjun, space Reddy. Now see here, so you will get like this with the separate words and separate argument. If you have n number of parameters, you can use pipe operator. So how you will get the achievement is pipe operator will be there. So if you want to say, see here, input is given first name, middle name, last name. Now expected answer should be Sri Narendra Modi. So what you will, in these 3 parameters, if you say directly, you cannot say that concat will come. Concat will not be helpful if we have more than 2 parameters, and if you want to get the space or something, if you want to add in between the words. So then overcome the problem is you can go and use pipe operated symbol. So that is the advantage of pipe operator, better than the concat function. Okay. So we have length function is there. What do you mean by length here? Now they will ask, what is your name? Tell me how many characters are there in your name. So here you can see, select length of ename, sorry, length of Arjun from dual. 5 characters will be there. But if you have space, 6 characters will be. So space is also considered as a character in the database. So now if you see total, now let's say 11, including space is also character. So whenever you are using length function, it is going to count with the spaces also. Okay. So for example here, select ename, length of ename from employee table. Now here you can see every employee name will be character, like size will be 5, 5, 4, 4, 6, 5, like this. So this is how we can able to get every character length. But here you can understand that question. The question is here, display employee names which has more than 5 character length in their names from employee table. display employees names which has more than 5 character length in their names from employee table. Now I need to display the data which employee data which employee name is more than 5 characters. So what you will do here, so employee where you can pass here instead of, so here we should not pass group functions in the where class, remaining all the functions we use length of ename greater than 5. Now you are getting here Martin Turner Miller who is getting more, who has more than 5 characters. So that is the length function. You can give one example also, display employee phone numbers which has less than the 10 digits number from dim phone. So we have table name is dim phone, column is phone. Now phone number less than 10. When you have phone number less than that, it's a valid phone number or invalid phone number? Everybody. Whenever we have invalid phone number. So you are doing one more validation, that is whether phone number validation testing you are going to do on phone number column. Because if you get 0 here, if you get 0, all phone numbers are correct. If you get 45 records, then these 45 records are invalid phone number. That means invalid phone numbers. You need to update it. So you are going to get the bug actually. If you get 45 records, you are going to save this query, take the screenshot of output there, and then you can need to raise the ticket or you raise the defect in the Jira ticketing tool to send to the client or developer. So you are going to raise the defect there as a tester. If you get 0, doesn't have any problem. If you get some records, then only the problem. So because 10 digit number, if you get any number, and then it will be an invalid number. So that's why. So that is where you can use length will be, or length function will use this. Okay. So these these two powerful like concat and length function. Practice more with the new examples also. So we have few more character functions like substring, instring, lpad, rpar, ltrim, rtrim, replace and translate. Now what do you mean by substring and instring here? So there is interview question. Can you please explain about substring and instring? 80% theory questions will come this. Okay. So substring and instring. Substring means display some part of the string from the main string. And here substring output is varchar2. Substring output is varchar2. What is the difference between substring and instring means? Display some part of the string from main string. Substring output is varchar2, mean be return output. Instring means display the position of the character from a string, and instring will give the output is a number. Okay. So if we explain these two valid points, that's enough. So substring and instring both are character functions, and substring will display some part of the main string, and instring will give the position of the character from the string, and substring return output data type is varchar2, and instring return output data type is number. So what do you mean by some part of the string means? Substring means you can see. So there are so many logic questions available for practice later. But first understand the function here. Select. So we have here substring of Hyderabad. Then I am taking one, that's it, from Duer. So it is coming from the first character onwards. Now it will take until how many characters are there. Like this we can do that. Now here you can take 4 here. From fourth character onwards it will go. Some part of the string means like this. Now if you see 100, so nothing will display because there is no starting within. Starting will be position 100 is not available. But if you say 7 is available, which means you are going to get it some part of the string from the main string. So here, now here the some part of the string given from the main string, that is called substring actually. Okay. So now let's see. So up to now, okay. Now I need something like select, or you can say Bangalore. Now substring of Bangalore. Now I need from this, okay. So Bangalore, and you can take one from dual. So as it is will come. Now what is my question is, now you can display Bangalore. So from Bangalore you need to display GAL. Okay, GAL you can display. So now what is the G number here? 1, 2, 3, 4. From 4 onwards 3 characters you take, not like 4, 5, 6, 7. 3 characters you take. So which means, so this is the fourth one. From there 3 characters, that is gal. It's not like 4, 5, 6, here 7, not like that. It will give you an error. So when I execute now, are you getting from Bangalore, GAL is getting or not? So first parameter, name of the column or value. Second parameter from the position of the string, and third one is how many characters you require from the second position onwards. What is the second position parameter here? 4. From 4 onwards you can take 1, 2, 3. That's it. That is how we can work with the substring. Okay. Now you can see, if you see only 0 to 3, you can start BAN only up to 3 digits. So when the requirement comes, you need to display using substring function like this. So you can see I'm giving you, oh sorry. So I'm giving you the task again. So I'm giving you 3 tasks here. You can able to do it later also. Okay. So from bad and from Hyderabad, you need to display bad, or you can say error. Or from the State Bank of India, you can display bank also using substring. Fine. Now in string will display the position of the character. That's it. Only for that purpose we will use. Okay. So now let's see, select in string of so arjun.expressdata@gmail.com. Now I need @position number from dual. Now you can see it is a 16th position, it's a 16th character. So by combination of substring and in string, scenario questions are more. Just for understanding, I'm explaining. Okay, Arjun hash Reddy, let's say 0, because there is no symbol here. We have hash symbol, that is 6 character. Okay, so this is how we can work with the in string operations. Okay, so as your wish, you can try multiple thing. Now we have LPAD and RPAD will be there. So there is some real time question. So now let's see guys here, ID then name 101 A, 102 no AA, and 103 and 104 and 105, or you can say whatever. Okay, so I have input is like this. My input is like this. Now my expectation of output is, you can see here. So I need output like this. So here ID name, ID and name 101 and 102 and 103 and 104 So I am expecting the output is like this. Now tell me here, what will be the size, length of name of A here? First one. So length will be 1, here 2, here 3, here 4. Now here what will be the length here? 5 and 5 and then 5 and 5. So we are making here fixed length of the column. Okay, fixed length we are making. So this is the requirement in the real time. How we are going to do that? Fixed length means every name or every value should be equal length will be there. So now for this we have two important functions, LPAD and RPAD is there. So what do you mean by LPAD and RPAD? And it is going to, LPAD means left side padding. Padding means adding the values. RPAD means right side adding the values. Now here, with the compare input and output, let's say what is the data we are adding 0, extra 0, and which side we are adding here? LPAD side. So which means left side padding with zeros. So here LPAD of expression 1 and expression 2 and expression 3. Even same logic work out for RPAD expression 1 and expression 2 and expression 3. So which means now let's see guys. Simple example I am taking here with one record. Let's say A will be there. Okay. Now LPAD of A is there. Second parameter, how many, and then third parameter with which value you want to add here from dual. Now you can see A is there, but it becomes 0000 A. So this is how we are going to apply. So this function is working on the table. You can work on somewhere, but the output is, if you give like this, now what will happen here? Every character will become proper length actually. Okay. So you can use this LPAD of name 5 comma 0. First one column, second one how much length you want, 5 characters, 10 characters, whatever. Extra if you are adding, that is 0. From any table you can do. Same thing I will explain one example here. Select ename, length of ename from employee table. So you can display here, not sequence order here. So every employee length will be 10 unit to display here. Smith, Allen, Ward, Jones, anything you can take 10 only, but that will be like star symbol or whatever you want at the rate, left side, right side, whatever you want. But I want to make it here, length will be 10. So let me explain same thing. Select ename, length of ename, comma. Now here what is happening? Length of ename. Then we will use LPAD of ename column. Then 10th, how many length you want, 10th length you want. Extra value you can add it with star. Okay. Comma. Length of, again, LPAD of ename 10 at the rate. So now from employee table. Now guys, you can see here what is happening. First is Smith is 5. Now output is 10. Every employee 10. Now Smith is 5 characters. So the remaining 5 characters adding with the rate symbol, which side? Left side as adding. Allen, so 4 you can take. 4 characters only. Remaining 6 characters are pending. So that 6 characters adding with the, so now here adding with the rate symbol and giving the 10. So if you want to make it any data with is fixed length, you are going to use LPAD here. You can go with the RPAD also here, same thing. So let's say RPAD So length of R pad here. One second. It is from table. So from employee table, just changing that. Okay. Now you can see here, it is coming with the star will be special characters, or whatever given characters will be right side. Data will same, functionality will same. LPAD and RPAD, based on the requirement you are going to get it. Okay. So you can try with 2-3 examples later. LTrim and RTrim function. What do you mean by LTrim and RTrim? Removing the spaces from the right side and left side, unwanted characters. For example, select, so Arjun here. Now what is the function? LTrim. Here Arjun space from dual. So it is going to give you like this. Now what happened here? You can take length first. Length of LTrim is 8 characters. But where is trim function? Trim function is going to remove the unwanted spaces from the left side. But we are using LTrim, spaces available in RTrim, means right side. So that means you cannot apply with the LTrim. Then you can say RTrim, and it is going to give you 5 only. Got my point? Right side unwanted spaces removing and taking the count. But here length of LTrim of Arjun, spaces will be right side. You are using length function, LTrim function, left side function. Definitely it won't be useful. So I hope you are clear about this, right? So LTrim is going to give you, LTrim and RTrim is going to give you the removing the spaces, unwanted spaces. That is why we are going to use LTrim and RTrim function. Okay. So last one, replace and translate, very powerful. So you will get theory question, what is the difference between substring and in-string, or theory question, replace and translate. Definitely one question, theory will be, and practical questions will be maximum 2-3 will come. So what do you mean by replace and translate here? Difference between replace and translate. Changing character by character. One is character by character, and second one is string by string. String by string we are doing, and character by string. For example, wherever I is there, you can display India. That is called character by string is adding. Wherever India is there, Bharat, you are going to use it. That is also going to replace with entire string. That is replace function. Translate is changing the character by character only. Where, for example, ik is there, I j k p, like that it is going to work out. So replace and translate. Replace is going to change character by string and string by string, don't confuse there. And translate is going to change it with the character by character. So that is the difference between replace and translate. So here, so let's see. Select replace of India. Now wherever you can say in, and you can display xy, from dual. Tell me what is the output here. If you find string value, string by string, can you please type in the chat box what is the output there? XY,
Dia.
only X, DIA, XY, DIA. Yes. Now, can you please tell me the answer if you say IA? What is the answer you will get it? If you are using replace function,
Yes.
not translate function, replace function here. If string is there, string will change. If string is not there, it will go for character by string. But there is no character here. Consider as a this is string. When I execute now, India only it is coming. Because whenever you don't find any string, directly that value will print using replace function. Got my point? Replace India with IA and XY. Wherever IA is there, XY. IA is not there, but DI is there. Yeah, you can do DI. Now let's say IN DI is matched, XY is replaced, then A. That is possible. But you can do this. You can do wherever D is there, yes, XY. IN XY IA is there. Wherever D means character, one character by string or string by string using replace function. Okay. So same thing if you do translate here. Let's say IA. It is character by character. Every character it is going to verify. Translate. So XY XNDIY. So which means wherever I is there, X will come. Wherever small a is there, Y will come. That's it. That is translate function. Okay. So now let's see. We'll go and discuss the first. Convert the following here. Wherever Arjun Xpresdata gmail.com, I need Arjun Xpresdata yahoo.com. Wherever Gmail is there, Yahoo you are going to replace it. So how we will do that? Select, then Arjun for displaying purpose only this gmail.com. Now what is the function you use? Replace string by string directly.
Arjun dot
Arjun dot
at the rate of Yahoo.
Xpresdata at the rate
Dot com.
Gmail. No.
Yeah. Yeah.
Gmail.com first. First parameter is value. Second parameter is finding the value, Gmail. Third parameter is replacing that. Okay? From dual. Sorry, 1 second. So select, then replace of the value Arjun Xpresdata at gmail.com. Then wherever Gmail is matching, then Yahoo will display. So where you are getting error here? From keyword is not expected. Okay. 1 second. So for display inside you have given comma, outside you need to give. That is only okay. So now let's see guys here. Arjun Xpresdata gmail.com is there. Now it is changed Arjun Xpresdata yahoo.com. So this is only the matter here. Okay. So previously comma is given inside, should give outside. Okay. That's why. So now this is how you are replacing with the Gmail to Yahoo. And next question, you try it. State Bank of India, and you can use it State Bank of Hyderabad. Try it. Come on, try it. State Bank of India is there. Display State Bank of Hyderabad. Come on, quick. So just only you can check replace, then wherever India is there, just display Hyderabad. If you want to use this clue also, you can do that. Yes. Okay. Try it, everybody. Understand it and do it. Okay. What is happening there? Yes. Correct. So more scenarios you can do it also. Once you do the practice, you think your own examples and do it. So how we will do that? Correct. So same thing. You don't need to worry. So everything is correct. Then so now here Bangalore and Mangalore. Wherever Bangalore, you should display Mangalore here. Only M is changed. You can do it later also. Okay. Now here, wherever manager is there, you need to display with the CTO. This is a table. On the table, how you are going to work on it. Let's say now here, select ename job. Okay. Then string to string we are changing, right? That is replace of job. Wherever manager is there, then you should display CTO from employee where job equal to manager. One second. Now see here in
Replace.
employee, yeah. So here what is happening here? In the employee table, wherever the job, the manager is there, you are replacing with the CTO. Directly string to string, right? So now let's see. You can give also in this table, wherever manager is there, CTO is replacing. Update, okay. Just I'm using select only. While reporting, you will select, but database data will not change when you go with the select. Update if you say, but you need to understand this. Okay. So translate is, you can able to go ahead with the select translate of, let's say here, now wherever here you can say AY, then you can give 1, 2, let's say from 12. Now you can see wherever A is there 1 and wherever Y is there 2, it is replacing this. So character by character translation will do with the translate function. Clear everybody? Or else you can see India is there. You can say I, or you can say A. Now 12. So here A is only 1. A is only 1. No 2 characters will be there here. That's why here A will be there. So which means here translate is only specific requirement is there, you can do that. Otherwise we won't use. Always you can go with the replace functionality. So these are the character functions will be there: lower, upper, init, cap, concatenate or concat or length function, substring, instring, lpad, rpad, ltrim, rtrim, replace and translate. These are the character functions we have. So we have only one class. Date functions and group functions will be there, and after that we'll directly jump into the advanced concepts. So if you have not practiced till now, you do it today carefully, you will complete it. If you have done, no problem, you can just wait and do the more practice on this. 2 examples you can write it and send me the document, your task assignment. Okay, and I'll give you the mock test paper today. You can write it. So these 2 tomorrow will complete and directly you can jump into the advanced classes. So I hope you are clear, everybody. Type in the chat box, all of you. Okay, good. Okay guys, meanwhile you do practice today. So tomorrow also very easy, you can complete it. Till now whatever you have pending practice, you can do it. And after tomorrow class, every concept you will have 4 questions in interview. We can't say important classes. Every concept you will have 3 to 4 questions from the concept in interview pattern. From tomorrow, day after tomorrow onwards, every class. That's what I'm telling you. Okay. We will cover 96% of interview questions, including project, including practical questions, including scenario based questions, including concept related questions, ETL, SQL, whatever the questions. Okay, enter even for 6+ experience. Now we have content, and how you can make it delivery is your responsibility. Okay, so that's all guys, we'll connect tomorrow. Thank you, have a good day.